Around 1.7 million years ago, Earth was a wild and unpredictable world, ruled by nature and its fierce creatures. Prehistoric humans lived close to the edge of survival, constantly challenged by both the environment and the predators that roamed the land and water. Among the most terrifying of these threats was the ancient catfish, a massive predator lurking in rivers and swamps. These creatures were nothing like the catfish we know today. They were giants, capable of dragging a full-grown human into the water with incredible force. Life during this period was dangerous, and the struggle to survive pushed early humans to develop their instincts, intelligence, and teamwork. The ancient catfish could reach lengths of up to 12 feet and weigh more than 400 kilograms. Their enormous mouths, powerful suction, and swift ambush attacks made them nearly invisible killers beneath the surface. Early humans often depended on rivers for water, food, and travel, but those same rivers hid deadly surprises. When these primitive humans approached the riverbanks to fish, drink, or wash, they faced the constant risk of an attack from beneath. The catfish waited silently in the murky depths, sensing vibrations with their long whisker-like barbels. A single careless move could lead to disaster. During this time, species like Homo habilis and early Homo erectus were beginning to shape tools from stone and bone. Though their technology was simple, their ability to observe and adapt gave them a vital advantage. They noticed patterns in nature, the way the water moved before a strike, or the sudden silence that signaled a hidden predator. Through experience, they learned to read their surroundings. Their lives depended on it. These early humans began to recognize dangerous waters and developed strategies to avoid or escape attacks. To protect themselves, prehistoric humans started building safer ways to collect water. They used wooden sticks or stone tools to draw water from a distance instead of kneeling directly by the river's edge. They also worked in groups, understanding that there was safety in numbers. One person would watch while others collected water or food. Communication was still basic, but even simple warning calls or gestures helped them survive in such harsh environments. Over generations, these survival techniques became part of their shared knowledge, passed down from one group to another. The environment 1.7 million years ago was filled with dense forests, vast grasslands, and wide river systems. These waterways supported life but also attracted predators. Besides the massive catfish, there were crocodiles, hippos, and other dangerous animals that ruled the rivers. For early humans, this meant they had to balance caution and courage every time they approached the water. It wasn't just about avoiding predators, it was about learning how to live with them. Their growing awareness of the natural world became the foundation of human intelligence and adaptability. Archaeological evidence shows that early humans eventually learned how to use their tools for defense and even for fishing. They sharpened sticks into spears and crafted pointed stones to protect themselves from river predators. Some scientists believe they started using fire near the riverbanks at night, which kept large animals away. The light and heat served as a natural barrier, giving them a sense of security in an otherwise dangerous world. Slowly, their relationship with nature began to shift. Instead of being constant victims of predators, humans started to understand how to control their environment. The struggle against the ancient catfish was not just a battle for survival, it was a lesson in evolution. Every encounter forced humans to think, adapt, and innovate. Escaping from these powerful creatures taught them timing, awareness, and strategy. They began to rely more on group cooperation and learned the importance of sharing information. What began as instinct gradually evolved into intelligence. These experiences laid the groundwork for what would become humanity's greatest strength, the ability to learn from danger and turn it into wisdom. Life 1.7 million years ago was harsh, but it was also the period when humanity's resilience was born. The early humans who faced the ancient catfish lived through one of nature's toughest challenges. Their courage and resourcefulness ensured their survival and paved the way for future generations. The massive catfish, once a deadly threat, indirectly played a role in shaping the human mind. Each successful escape, each clever trick, and each shared story contributed to the rise of human understanding. Even in a world filled with danger, early humans found a way to adapt, survive, and grow stronger. They learned to respect the balance of nature and to coexist with the creatures that threatened them. The story of how they escaped from the ancient catfish is not just about survival, it's about the beginning of intelligence, unity, and the enduring will to live. From those ancient rivers came both fear and knowledge, and from that struggle emerged the first true signs of humanity's strength.